Snowflake, the story of the snow people, in 10 parts. Part 1, the White Valley. In the far northern mountains, there was a remote valley called White Valley. For 6 long months, the land stayed buried under snow, and the air was so cold that every breath looked like smoke. In this valley lived a small family, Idris, his sister Aliyah, and their grandmother Bibi Nuran. Part 2, the first challenge, collecting firewood. The hardest part of their snowy life was finding fuel. Every morning, Idris strapped on his snowshoes, picked up his axe, and walked into the forest. He cleared the snow, searched for dry logs, chopped them, and dragged them home. Firewood was their only source of warmth. Without it, survival was impossible. Part 3, the journey for water. There were no tap lines in White Valley. They had to melt snow to get drinking water. Aliyah filled a large pot with snow and placed it over the gentle fire. As the snow melted into water, warm steam filled the room, bringing a little comfort to the freezing air. Part 4, supplies running out. After a fierce snowstorm, no one could travel to the village market for days. Flour, salt, lentils, everything began to run out. Bibi Nuran calmly said, "We will eat less, but we will not lose courage." She divided the remaining food carefully so it would last longer. Part 5, the blizzard. One night, a massive blizzard struck. Snow fell so heavily it felt like the sky was turning white. The wind roared, and the doors rattled violently. Idris filled the stove with firewood to keep the house warm. He stayed awake all night, worried the weight of snow might damage the roof. Part 6, caring for the animals. The family owned 2 goats and a yak. Keeping the animals alive in such harsh winters was essential. Every morning, Aliyah went to the shed, spread dry hay, and melted snow so they could drink water. Tea, as a family. The people of White Valley lived through harsh winters because their hearts were full of trust and love. No matter how cold the world outside became, a home filled with love always stayed warm.